Without further ado, I'm going to take my seat and I'm going to bring up our first guest. He's here all the way from New York. I really want to thank him for coming so far to be here. So please come to the stage from Membit, Mr. J. Van Buren. Give him a warm San Francisco welcome. All right.
Thank you. Thanks everybody. So first off, I want to show a video. So Membit is a photo sharing app. Uses augmented reality.
You walk around the city of New York and you see people staring at their phones. Everything they're doing is taking them away from the place that they're in. They're totally oblivious to the people and the places around them. I mean, I'm one of those people too, most of the time. There's a Walt Whitman poem called Crossing Brooklyn Ferry, where he talks about looking out over the railing at his own reflection, and he imagines all the people who have crossed that river in the past, and all the people who will cross it in the future. And he talks about the connection between all those people who've seen what he's seen. That's something that can really enrich your life. It's you in that moment, but it's also you in that moment connected to all the people who have been in that place, and all the people who will be in that place. Membit is not about taking you away from the place where you are. Membit is about allowing you to have a more rich experience of the place you are in right now, and to share a connection with all the people who've been in that place, and all the people who will be in that place. Membit is about turning locations into places. It's a way to share a connection across time. It's a memory that you, the human, have left there for other humans, made by humans for humans.
So Jay, please stay seated. Okay. Yeah. You're something of an AR veteran, and you've come here all the way from New York tonight. What got you into AR in the first place?
I first started working in AR because of one of my clients in my other business was a school called Avenues, and they were interested in what you could do with AR for education. So that got me started looking into AR, and I just fell in love with the concept. In fact, a lot of the things that I had been previously doing, I was in Second Life. I don't know, anybody Second Life veterans out there? I was really into Second Life, and I thought we were all going to go into the computer. And then when I started finding out that obviously didn't happen. And then when I saw what AR could do, I was like, oh no, the computer's going to come up here. And we're still going to be here in the real world, and all of the magical and amazing things that you can do with technology is going to be here with us. And that just was thrilling to me.
When did you start Membit?
About 3 years ago. Yeah, so we've been working on it a long time.
Should we switch gears a little bit and talk about the
scavenger hunt?
AppShow scavenger hunt?
Absolutely. So right now, everybody, there is a scavenger hunt, which you can go see, which is Membits from the history of the App Show. So he was talking about all those, can you believe all the amazing apps that had their first public showing in this venue. You can actually go see where that happened, and we're having a scavenger hunt. If you go and visit the 5 places and make a Membit there, prove that you made it there, then you want to tell them the prize.
Yeah, we have an Acer Windows mixed reality headset for random drawing from anyone who goes to all the locations that are in that scavenger hunt. And I don't know, some of the people here, I actually saw more AppShow returning audience than I expected. Some of the people here will remember that they were Uber Cab at that time, actually launched at one of our events. Waze launched at one of our events. And you can go and see where that actually happened, a little bit of app history here around San Francisco. So it's a great prize. I think we'll also give away some slide embellishment services if you complete the scavenger hunt. So please check it out. Obviously, you got to download the Membit app first.
Right. And go make a Membit or something. And take this is my Membit mission for you. Find a photograph that means something to you. like a photograph, it could be somebody special, it could be a special day that you remember, right? Something that kind of matters. And take the time to go take that photo back where it belongs and put it there. And then write to me and tell me what that experience was like. Because when I've done it and when I've seen people do it, it's quite affecting. And it's really something special to know that you put that memory back where it goes, and now it's there, and anyone that comes back to that spot can see it. Can I make a Membit of you real quick?
You want to make a Membit of me?
Yeah.
Try to get Jay's phone up on the stream and in the room so people can see what you do to actually make a Membit. Let's wait till Jimmy gives us the green light. There we go.
All right, cool. All right, so I'm going to take a photo. All right, here we go. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Okay, now come over here and check it out.
All right. Now this is a tiny stage. I'm going to try not to break my neck as I walk over here.
All right.
All right. I actually look happy.
You'll forever be
fun.
sitting in that chair. And we'll save it. And then I wanted to show you just one example on, we have a new version that is not yet in the App Store, so you guys are going to see something.
This is a preview, and we're famous for showing things for the first time in the App Store.
I made a Membit earlier today of one of my friends here. Let's see. So this is me lining up the picture with the world, which is what you do. And then there. So now, and this is actually using AR. So that's a visit from Harvey. So, but you can see, check this out.
Be very, very careful.
This is the nice thing about AR Kit. Like, look how solid that is, and it gives you the 6 degrees of freedom. So that's what's coming. That's going to be in the App Store very soon.
So, Jay, we have only a little bit of time left, but do you want to talk a little bit? I mean, you have a very different approach when it comes to the topic of visual recognition than most people in the space.
Yeah. So we have our system is called the Human Positioning System. It's a patented system that allows for very precise placement of augmented content without a marker, and the way we do it is really simple. We just present the user with an image, and we ask the user to line themselves up with the world. And it's actually something that's really easy for a human to do. And it's really easy for a human to do in all kinds of situations where computer vision is, I think, years away from working. A busy street corner. There's all kinds of things moving, there's all kinds of shadows changing. Computer vision isn't going to be able to recognize that for a while. Or, well, when it at the point that it can, we need to hope that we make good pets. Basically, a human being, you don't have to tell somebody. So ignore the truck that won't be there the next time. Don't pay attention to the leaves on the trees because they might not be the same. We know that, right? Like the software between our ears is amazingly good at just recognizing place. We're recognizing place, we're not recognizing an image. So having a human actually line that picture up allows it to work pretty much anywhere. And it allows it to work right now. So we can have extremely precise placement of AR content that exists and persists session to session. And we can do it by just simply letting the human do some of the work.
All right, Jay, that's all the time we have. Thank you so much for being on the App Show. And remember to download Membit at m.appshow.com and try that scavenger hunt we were talking about. It's a lot of fun. All right, thanks for being here.